All right, what's up, people? Welcome back to AI Somnium Files. This is episode 17. Last time we left off, we had just interrogated Iris about the murder of Renju, trying to see if maybe she had something to do with it. A lot of things were leading up to her being a primary suspect, or at least a suspect in general. But now we decided to do a sync with her, and we're going to take a look into her brain and try to connect some things, figure out some shit that she wouldn't tell us, because obviously she's hiding something. But okay, so we got A, look at the blood, and B, watch the murder. So we're going to take our pick here. Low-key, I don't even know where the blood is, but all I have is, actually, we do have the map. Let me look at that. Okay. So, okay, we got TV and doors. Okay, so really just the TV, which I guess is where we watch the murder. And then the doors, I guess, is where we look at the blood. So we have to make a choice here. It's probably going to give us like a varying storyline after that choice, I think, probably. So here we go. I think I want to watch the TV though. So that's what I'm gonna walk over and do. Man, there's no music in here.
A CRT TV.
Okay, we can. Oh, what? Okay, so we can hit it, or we can spin the dial. Let's go for spinning the dial. Maybe, I think. Sounds right to me.
Stop!
Is that a face of someone we know? I'm not sure. But that was definitely somebody being strangled, though.
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
Oh, okay.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
Interesting. Dang, why would that be in her sink? You know what I mean? That is kind of weird.
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Okay, saw the murder video. Dang, so we picked one path. So that pretty much solidifies what I was thinking. We'll definitely have to do this again at some point to unlock the other parts. But okay. B, strangle it. The mannequin? I'm not sure. But okay. Let's look at the map. We never really do that. But okay. So we got doors, torso, mirror, gun. Honestly, I don't even know where to start. Should be so off the wall in these things. So I'm gonna just go to the torso since it's talking about strangling something.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
I would call it a halfway mannequin. Okay, we can choke it, or we can hit it, or we can push it. I say choke since that's what they were doing in the video anyway. So it makes sense to me. Well, that didn't seem to do anything.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
Okay.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Oh, she went unconscious? Is that what we're supposed to gather from
Tired
her?
of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Okay. Strangled the body. Oh, okay. We're getting right through it. Okay. It's not too bad. Okay. Beat it to death. Are we talking about Let's look at the map again. Okay, we got doors, operating table, TV, mirror, medicine bottle, gun. Well, so we can't fuck with the torso anymore. So what are we supposed to beat to death? Questions that need answers. Oh, wait a minute. There is there's a mannequin standing in this mirror, but there's not one standing in real life. So maybe we gotta fuck with the mirrors one way or another. I don't think we need the gun in this room. Low-key, I don't even see where the gun is. Where is the gun? Doesn't really tell you which one is which. But okay, I'm gonna just go to this mirror. And maybe we can figure something out.
Mirror.
Oh, punch. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. That makes sense to me.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
Maybe.
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Okay, there's more to it. There's more to it. But I'm positive that it has something to do with beating up this mannequin in the mirror. We might have to check one of these other things. I think we need to find the gun. But I low-key don't know where that bitch at. We're standing in front of the mirror. The operating table's right there. What's this behind us? Medicine bottle. What's that behind the medicine bottle? Oh, the TV. Right. Oh. Now how the fuck? How are we supposed to get that shit down? Okay, let me just walk over there. I hate wasting seconds like this. Oh, okay.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Okay, you can jump. Okay, so we can jump and get the thing. Let's try and half the time real quick. Use that. Jump.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
Oh, she's not reaching that. Okay.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Okay, so we probably need the operating table. Maybe we can slide it over here. That sounds about right to me. Is it on wheels though? Or it could be some crazy shit like if I drink maybe that medicine bottle. Man, it's hard to guess. Let me look at the operating table. Perform surgery, sleep, investigate. Okay. I don't like those options. What about the medicine bottle?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Okay. Let's try drinking this. And just see what happens.
Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, no.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
Wait, what? Okay, well, that's that option just gone. Okay. Shit. Okay. Could there potentially be something behind the doors? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it, yeah. The doors are just the doors. Like, it's not like... I mean, maybe it'll lead to another room? What else can you do with this medicine bottle? Can't chug it. You can smell it. I don't think that's gonna help us though. Okay, let's go back to this operating table.
It's an operating...
Best case, sleep. Okay, let's go to the doors. Let's just see what the options are.
A double door.
Tackle, open. Let's see what trying to open it does. Okay, can't exactly do that.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha. And I'm sure that tackling it won't do us any good either. Okay. But what that did do is give us
It's an operating...
some 1-6, which is really good. I don't know. Let's try sleeping. And just see what it does. I feel like this is one of those ones we'll probably have to do again.
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay. That didn't get us anything, but at least now we know. Okay. Damn. Maybe we need to fuck with the TV again. Hold on. The first two were so easy. Maybe... Maybe turn the dial. Okay, maybe that's all we needed to do the whole time.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
That would be crazy.
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Okay, so we did need to watch that.
Let's go.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Okay. We have a shelf. A torso. It still says beat it to death. Maybe we could pick up this canister or something?
A common gas canister.
Open the valve, kick, smell. Okay, no, that's not helping us, I don't think. Let's just go straight to this torso.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
Okay, we can punch this. It might get us what we need. Let's use this and then punch.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
Okay, I think we did
I want to
the...
get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Got it. Nice. But dang, that makes me wonder, like, what's the point of all the extra stuff almost? It seems like... Okay, shoot to death. Okay, now we probably use the gun. The gun's up there, though. We do have... Look at this map. Doors, operating table, TV, mirror, medicine bottle, gas canister, worn-out reference book, and the gun. We already looked at the operating table, and we know we can't really do shit. with it, as far as unless they changed something.
It's an operating
But I don't think they did. No, they didn't. All right. We got the shelf, I think. Oh no, we don't have the shelf anymore. Got the TV. But you know what? With every one, we've had to look at the TV first. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and turn the dial.
An old.
Man, when this is coming down to the wire, I got like 61. I think we might have to redo this one. But it'll definitely be easier the second time.
Please. Help me. Help me.
It's the same face on all of these though. The same picture. As far as I can tell.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
And there's always someone standing behind him. I wonder if that could like potentially be Iris.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
Yeah.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay.
You have 1 minute left.
All right, 1 minute. I gotta figure out how to use that fucking gun. Nothing got added though, so there's something else. Wait. Oh, there's a locker over there. Probably has something to do with that. What does this reference book tell us?
It is a thick book.
Throw, read, rip. What's the book about?
An illustrated reference book.
Something about butterflies. Oh, maybe we could throw it at the gun and it'll fall, potentially. That's a big guess, though. I don't even know if they would aim at the gun. I will be sacrificing 2 seconds. That's not that much time. Let's just try it.
Fly away now.
Okay. That's not what we needed to
It
do.
disappeared.
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Maybe it wasn't that special. Okay, that's not what we needed to do. Okay. I still can't reach the gun. Let's look at this locker.
Just a locker.
Peek, open, listen. Let's open it. Sheesh.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Bruh. Okay. It's an interesting turn of events. Yeah, this is definitely not something that I thought of. Oh, what the fuck? I was like, is that it? Very creative. Who thinks of this shit? Bruh.
that is.
who's that in the mirror? Hey, I couldn't tell who it was in the mirror. Iris A acquired. That means there's an Iris B, guys. We gotta run this shit back sooner or later. Oh, they're waiting on me. Okay, I like that one. That was cool. That ending sequence. I wish I could tell who that was in the mirror. It kind of looked like Renju a little bit, but I couldn't really be 100% sure on it. If I had to guess, Renju though. Or it could have been Date. The hair color looked similar.
What happened in that Somnium?
I bet it was Date.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
Yeah.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
That's him, right? Yeah, that's Date. So I kind of had a sneaking suspicion that it might be some shit like that. Because he had lost all of his memory and they wouldn't let him know what happened to himself like 6 years ago or whatever. They wouldn't let him in on it. So I mean, it could potentially be that maybe it was him and then they erased his memory so he wouldn't do it again or some shit like that. Or yeah, I would assume it might be something like that, because then they started talking about dosages and stuff. Like Iba was mentioning that they give him too much of a dosage or some shit like that. So it's probably something they're actively doing. Like they're still fighting against whatever, I guess, double personality he might have or something. But yeah, we're gonna figure that out soon. Let me go ahead and click on this other shit. You're probably not gonna have nothing to say.
This brings back memories.
Surprising.
Date and I consummated our love for each other many times on that table.
Excuse me?
I don't remember that at all.
Many objects are scattered on the table. A binder. It's a sync manual. Monitor on. Different strings of characters and numbers. Continue to scroll on the monitor. Goodness, can't talk today. CRT monitor. CRT monitor.
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Alright. I opened it up. There's a bunch of Meramos inside. What's a Meramos? There's a metal shelf by the wall. This door leads to the sink room. Okay, nothing special about that. This monitor's turned off. Yeah. A chair. Never have anything to say about the chairs. Sink machine. You can see the sink machine through the window. Iris is in the sink subject's chair. Iris isn't inside. I can't click on her. A locker. What the fuck?
Hey, did you hear something just now?
It must be in your head.
A locker in the corner. The door, the entrance. Okay. So yeah, not a lot to say other than her talking about fucking on that table, which was random as hell. All right, so we can talk to Pewter first. Let's see what his conniving ass got to say. We got, let's just do the bottom all the way and then do like clockwise. Why did the original... Wait, hold on. Let's look at him. Pewter looks like his usual self. Oh, okay. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia. and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Okay, we can keep asking him about that.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality.
Right.
In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier,
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
This nigga is trying not to be this killer, bro. He like, it cannot be me.
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Okay. Let's do the red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
That's all you got to say on that? Interesting. Had a mouthful about that other shit. What you hiding from me, Pewter? About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because it's probably you.
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
Because that low-key would explain why they put that thing in his eye. Like, and why he has so much control over him too. Like with the eyeball or whatever. That would explain that as well. But okay, about the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Interesting. Let me read back over that actually. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice after the investigation got going. It was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that investigation. Okay. Yeah, so they were pretending like they were still searching for him, but really they just dropped the case. Makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to Boss and see what she got to say. All right, let's look at her. Boss has a serious look on her face. Okay. Sure enough. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing we do with Pewter. Start at the bottom, then go all the way around. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium? I wonder if she's gonna have a similar answer.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Interesting. The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah,
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Right.
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Yeah, see, I said that because he was
You're
joking. and
missing
shit.
your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Oh,
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
I don't know. I still feel like they're hiding some shit because they still ain't told him what happened 6 years ago.
You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Yeah, it could be. We don't want to do the summarize just yet. Let's ask the other stuff about the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
I feel like you're lying to me. All right. Summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Yeah. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Date, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do.
Really? I thought when we did that with Mizuki, she remembered some things, but maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping.
They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Right.
Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
So we still don't know for sure who killed Renju or why.
Date,
Same thing with Shoko,
could
really.
we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
I don't know.
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. All right, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a now message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Now, last time we went to Marble, or tried to go, we got attacked by some people. I wonder if that's going to happen again. Or I wonder if that's something that's already happened that I don't know. Marble Sunday, 9:41. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Uh-oh. To my surprise, I saw Oda sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Of course.
Oh, Ota!
Okay. Let's do our thing. Let's look at some shit. Blackboard. The specials are written on chalkboard. Sofa, sofa. Table. There's a table in front of the sofa. Menu is a menu. It has writing on the back. Here we go. A flyer. Poster. There's a poster on the wall. Oh, damn. He ain't got nothing for me. Trying to get right to the nitty gritty. There's a TV on the wall. A stool. Counter. The bar counter. Bottles on the counter. Bottles lined up on the counter. Beer tap. Shelves. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Refrigerator. Radio. There's music playing over radio. Picture, a painting of Saint Sebastian. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Not the first time. Let's talk to Iris first. Let's look. Iris is standing next to me. You called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
So you told him where you was, though. All right, Ota. Let's look at him. It looks like he's bothered by something. Probably you. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Okay. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marbles, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Okay. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Just left him to watch the store. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. What was that thing about? Oh, we talking about the text message?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. It accuses me of a lot of stuff. I think I did it. It's okay, Tessa. Stay calm. I'm here for you. Okay, I won't tell anyone about that thing, not even if they torture me. Don't worry, I promise to protect you. Okay.
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Two-witter.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Not this nigga Date slacking, bro. You gotta know when they trying to trick you. 2:48 a.m., bruh. Monday, 2:48 a.m. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Pain in his... I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Now you wild for that. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. This again. All right. I don't feel like clicking on all that shit right now. Let's just okay. Let's look at her. Mama is polishing the dry bonito. Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
No, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Stun gun took him out. I wonder, do they really knock you out for that
The
long?
boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Ah, shit. What happened now?
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Bruh.
Iris!
Sheesh.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Goddamn warehouse again.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama and ran out of marble. Okay, are we gonna be able to save her this time? I'm really not sure. I mean, they already took the fucking eye out.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here.
What could have happened between, what was it, 9 p.m. that we showed up?
20 minutes at the fastest.
And now it's like 3 a.m.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard!
Somebody in a fucking polar bear suit? It's not looking good. Dang, that shit just lowering.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
You don't think the right thing would have been to uncut her or something? So at some point, he lost track of her, or they split up somewhere. I don't know. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel his sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. The image changed. Ah, shit.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Dang, are they just gonna show it happening? Eee. That's fucked up. Dang. Bruh.
No!
I feel like we ain't even gonna be able to catch this nigga. We gonna pull up and everybody gonna be gone. Harvard Warehouse District, Monday, 3:35 a.m. It took us an hour. Or wait, 30 minutes-ish? Could we wake up at 3? I'm not sure. Wait, what? Is that Ota?
Ota.
I am so confused. I am confusion right now. What the hell? Okay. Police headquarters, Monday, 10:02 a.m.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
So did Iris actually get split on the video, or was that like an hallucination? I think he did. I think she did. Maybe he just offed himself too, or something. I'm not sure. I'm so confused.
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Okay, so Iris is dead. Yeah, that confirms it.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Nah, I don't think that's really what happened. There's another person that's trying to frame him. For sure.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
Right. Exactly.
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Renju and Shoko. Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Okay. I guess we could look at some things. Mirror. This room is reflected in the mirror. Pipes on the walls of the room. Surveillance camera B. Security camera. A desk in the middle of the room. Just see if he has any commentary. He probably won't. This camera's used to record the interrogation. It doesn't feel good to have the lens staring at you. Camera used for interrogation. There's a PC in the corner. All right. What we got? Let's look. The boss is sitting in front of me. Let's start from left to right. Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Ota had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Yeah. Okay. Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that?
Right.
The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself?
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
What about the polar bear costume? I mean, that bitch does lower. It does lower down pretty slowly, so it is possible for him to do that. But still, I don't think he did it. What about the polar bear costume? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't press it.
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Correct. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
Stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife. Okay, I told the boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Then what the fuck are you doing?
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine, and then...
Then, who is the culprit?
That we don't know.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims, but Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Well, let's see if we can figure something. We know that Renju has a connection to both Shoko and Iris. Iris being that she works for him, and then Shoko was his wife at one point. But I mean, was there some type of deeper connection? I'm really not sure. I know Iris is connected with Hitomi in number 89. And then number 89 has connections with Renju somehow, some way. Or at least they were in cahoots in the other timeline. But we don't know much about that, so I'm not sure how to draw that connection. But there's probably something there. But yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I'm literally lost. I don't have a way to connect it at all.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Okay. Here we go. We got... Okay, let's just do clockwise again, starting from the bottom. Moma Kumakura.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Congressman Sosajima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Then we got me.
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris, but I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them.
Right.
No. Now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
Okay. Okay, Ota's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Right. That doesn't make any sense. Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki. Another one that won't make sense.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Iris's mother had told me. Another one that's... I mean, we don't know that much about her. So... But I don't see her killing Iris. That doesn't make any sense.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me. I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit, to get justice for the victims.
I need to put a damn camera in that warehouse. That's what you need to fucking do. I mean, there was one, but like, you know, just have one in there before the guy puts a suit on or whatever.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Okay. Man, we got a lot of places to look at. But tell you what, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode here. When we come back, I'm gonna go ahead and look at one of these, either the cold storage warehouse, Matsushita Diner, Date Residence, Sagan Residence, or Marble. Man, there's a lot going on now. And I thought that once Iris was killed, it was gonna wrap up this timeline again, like it did last time, like it does every time. But it's different, I guess, this time. Now we're continuing things, so we're probably gonna figure out a lot more than we did with the others about who the killer might be and other details or whatever. So I'm excited about that. Finally getting some clues as to who the main suspect will be and whatnot. Yeah, my speculations, I don't know what to think, like, because everything has gone left field. I'm not sure. I don't know what the plan could have been with Ota, like, taking out Date, like with the stun gun or whatever. I'm not sure what they're trying to hide. I know there's something that they might have done or something, I guess, or maybe, I'm not sure. So I have no guess as to what that could be either, but that's something that's probably going to be pertinent, maybe something we find out later, I'm not sure. But okay, thank y'all for watching, whoever's watching. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Okay, actually, it's not letting me save at this map screen, so I'm just going to click one of these, and then I'll save there. Hold on. Go cold storage warehouse. Let's see what happens, and then I'll get to save. Cold storage warehouse Monday. Oh, we won't get a time. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. All right, we can actually end the episode here. All right, see y'all on the next one, for real this time.
Bye.